When your cat looks at you, do you know what he actually sees? You probably think he sees his human, maybe his favorite person. But the truth is, your cat has never looked at you and seen a human being. What he sees instead changes everything about how you should bond with him. And most cat parents have no idea, which means they are missing signals their cat sends every single day. Let's start with what your cat really sees when he looks at you. Number 1. They think you are just a huge cat. Have you ever wondered why your cat does not treat you anything like the way a dog treats his human? No excitement at the door. None of that desperate need to please you. And honestly, that is not coldness. It is respect. When your cat walks up to you, rubs against your leg, or licks your hand, he is using the exact same behavior he would use with another cat. In his mind, you are not his caregiver. You are not his master. You are just a very large, very clumsy cat who somehow ended up inside his colony. And honestly, that might be the biggest compliment he could possibly give you, because it means he sees you as one of them. Not above them, not separate from them, equal. And here is what most people never realize. This belief your cat has, that you are part of his world, actually shapes something much deeper than just the way he greets you. Later in this video, we are going to look at what scientists recently discovered about how this bond physically changes the way your cat deals with stress and fear. And when you hear it, the way you see your cat will never be the same again. 2. They bring you dead things to teach you. Why does your cat drop a dead mouse at your feet and stare at you like he has just delivered a gift? Most people laugh it off. Some get grossed out. But what if that moment is actually one of the most generous things your cat ever does for you? Because here is what is really happening. In the wild, mother cats bring prey back to their kittens, not to show off, but to teach them how to survive. And when your cat does the same thing with you, he is following that exact same instinct. Only this time, you are the one he is trying to raise. He watches you every day. You never chase anything. You never hunt. You just open a noisy cold box and pull food out of it. In his eyes, you are a lost cause. And instead of giving up on you, he takes action. Some cats start by bringing dead prey. Others bring half-alive prey to give you a chance to practice. And if your cat has ever dropped a toy at your feet and meowed at you, that may be the indoor version of the same lesson. Now, to be fair, not every object your cat brings is a hunting lesson. Sometimes, it is just an invitation to play. So pay attention to the context. If he drops the object and just stares, it is a lesson. If he drops the object and gets excited, it is play. Either way, he chose you. Number 3. Your face is a blur to your cat. Have you ever put your face right in front of your cat and felt like he was looking straight through you? That happens because he literally cannot see you clearly. Anything less than about 25 centimeters from his face becomes blurry and out of focus. That means that every time you lean in for a sweet moment with your cat, your face is nothing more than a soft, slightly fuzzy shape to him. And from far away, the image does not get much sharper either. Compared to us, cats see the world in a constant, soft focus. While humans see defined outlines and tiny details, your cat sees silhouettes and shapes. So if you have ever wondered whether your cat recognizes your face the same way you recognize his, the answer is probably no. But here is where it gets fascinating. What your cat lacks in detail, he more than makes up for in motion detection. His eyes were built to track the smallest and fastest movements with incredible precision. A twitch of your finger, an insect crawling across the wall, the slightest change in your body language, he notices all of it. And that is exactly why sometimes your cat seems unable to find the treat you are holding right in front of his nose. You are offering it with your hand, just a few centimeters from his face, and he keeps sniffing around like it is not even there. It is not that he is making things difficult. He truly cannot see it. So he relies on smell to find what his eyes cannot. And that is actually how he recognizes you too. Not by your face, but by the way you move. by the sound you make, and by your scent. Your cat does not carry a picture of you in his mind. He carries the whole feeling of you. Now I want to know, does your cat also sniff around for the treat right in front of his nose, as if it suddenly vanished out of thin air? Comment down below if this has ever happened to you, because now you know he is not being dramatic. He is just using his sense of smell to find what his eyes cannot see. And if you also found it amazing to discover that your cat does not recognize you by your face, but by your scent, your voice, and the way you move, leave a like on this video. 4. Their meow was invented just for you. Have you ever stopped to wonder why your cat meows at you so much? Here's something that may surprise you. Adult cats almost never meow at other cats. It simply is not part of how they communicate with each other. They use body language, scent, hisses, and growls. But the meow, that is reserved for one audience only. You. Kittens meow to get their mother's attention. It is a survival tool, a way of saying, I am hungry, I am cold, I need you. And as they grow up and leave their mother behind, most cats stop doing it completely. Except in one situation, when they live with humans. Your cat realized very early on that you do not read body language the way another cat would. You miss the slow blinks. You ignore the tail signals. You are practically deaf to everything he's trying to say. So he adapted. He brought back the sound he used when he was a baby and shaped that sound just for you. And here's the part most people do not realize. Your cat's meow is not generic. Over time, he develops a specific vocabulary with his human. The meow for food does not sound like the meow for attention. The meow at the door does not sound like the meow at 3 in the morning, when he simply wants you to wake up for absolutely no reason. He has built an entire language that only works between the two of you. So when your cat meows at you, do not ignore it. That sound does not exist in nature this way. It was created because your cat decided you were worth the effort. That is not just communication. It is evolution bending in your direction. Number 5. You are the reason they can truly relax. Have you ever walked into a room and watched your cat go from alert to completely melted in a matter of seconds? The ears soften, the eyes become half closed. He rolls onto his side and just breathes. You probably thought he was simply tired. But what if you are the reason that shift happens? In 2019, researchers at Oregon State University conducted an attachment study with cats that changed everything we thought we knew. They placed cats in an unfamiliar room with their caregivers, then removed the caregivers for 2 minutes and brought them back. What they discovered shocked the scientific community. More than 60% of the cats showed what psychologists call a secure attachment style. That means that when the caregiver returned, the cat relaxed, explored the room, and became calm again. Without the caregiver, they became stressed, vocalized, and withdrew. Does that sound familiar? That is exactly the same attachment response human babies show with their mothers. The same bond, the same emotional wiring. And here's what makes this even more powerful. Remember at the beginning when we talked about how your cat sees you as just another cat in his colony? This is where that belief leads. He does not just see you as an equal. He sees you as his safe place. The presence that tells his entire nervous system that everything is okay. Your cat does not need you to be perfect. He does not need you to understand every signal. He just needs you to be there. Because to your cat, you are not a human being. You are not a caregiver. You are home. And does your cat by any chance keep stretching whenever he sees you? And no, that does not happen just because he has just woken up. In this video here on the screen, I explain in depth what that stretch from your furry friend really means. Click the screen and stay with me in the amazing world of cats.